Okay, welcome to Mental Math. Oops. Give me a second, kids. The little cord popped out. Alright, today we're going to continue on with the last section of Chapter 12. 12.11. Okay, and this lesson is called, give me one second, put the glasses on. Patterns in measurement units. Okay, so now we're going to look for patterns. And if you remember at the beginning of the year, I told you that math has a lot to do with patterns. And if you can figure out patterns sometimes, it makes everything a lot easier, especially when you're dealing with the operations. Okay, operations in math, a lot of times there's patterns. And we're going to show you some of those today. Okay, if you look on page 703 in our books, patterns of measurements. And first they're going to give you a little table comparing yards and feet. And we're going to start with 1 yard equals 3 feet, 2 yards equals 6 feet, 3 yards equals 9 feet, 4 yards 12 feet, and 5 yards 15 feet. And if you can look at the table that they filled out for you, that I drew for you behind me here, you're going to be able to see the pattern. Okay? It's basically times 3. So 1 yard times 3, 3 feet. 2 yards times 3, 6 feet, and so on. And then if you pair those numbers up, pair meaning 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 6, 3 and 9, 4 and 12, and so on. Okay? Now, the unlock the problem. Lillian made the table to show, she made the table below to relate to units of time. What units of time does the pattern in the table show? And when I show you there, and if you're looking in your book, you're going to realize that it's weeks and days. 1 week, 7 days. 2 weeks, 14 days. 3 weeks, 21 days, and so on. And if you recognize a pattern here, there's going to be times 7. 1 times 7, 2 times 7, 3 times 7, and so on. Okay? And the pairs would be 1 and 7, 2 and 14, 3 and 21, and so on. Okay. Now, skipping ahead to page 704, 2 more tables to try this. It says, Jasper made the table below to relate 2 customary units of liquid volume. What customary units of liquid volume does the pattern in the table show? And you're going to see that we're dealing with gallons and quarts. And 1 gallon, 4 quarts, 2 gallons, 8 quarts, 3 gallons, 12 quarts, and so on. Okay? And then finally, the share and show at the bottom of that page, 704. We're going to do days and hours. Okay? 1 day, 24 hours. 2 days, 48 hours, 3 days, 72 hours, and so on. And if you can see the pattern developing there, when it's days and hours, it's times 24. 1 day, 24 hours. Okay, let me show you the patterns here quickly. Okay, and there you go. If you look up to the top left, you see weeks and days, and our rule is going to be times 7. Underneath that, we have yards and feet. Our rule is going to be times 3. Over to the other side, we have gallons and quarts. Our rule is going to be times 4. And underneath that, we have days and hours, with the rule being 24. And if you could recognize those patterns there and you know your multiplication, it's going to be very easy for you. Okay? So patterns can definitely make your job a lot easier when it comes to doing math problems or doing quick math. Sometimes if you want to do quick math, patterns really come in handy. Okay? Hope that was helpful to you, and we'll be back soon. Bye.